guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to August. But in this video we are going to share with you what our income was and what our expenses were in the month of July. And it really was quite surprising this month, wasn't it? We spent the entire month in Bangkok. We're still here, and we just had assumptions of what we thought it was going to be, and it was a little bit different.
Yeah.
As was our income.
Yeah, it all turned out a little bit different, and we kind of keep it in our head what we think it is as we're going through the month, and at the end of the month we add it up and it was like, whoa, that was a little surprising. So we're going to break all that down for you, starting with the income. We do get a lot of our income from YouTube. We do have some other sources too, but our YouTube income remained pretty steady. If you've seen our other videos, it was about $15,000 for the month, and then we had some affiliate sales, things like that, to go on top of that from Amazon and so forth. So I want to highlight a couple things about the YouTube income, because if you've been following along, we do have this channel, we have another travel channel, and a cruise channel. We have 5 channels that are monetized, but the cruise channel is the one we've been highlighting the last few months because it's so interesting. Because we decided when we were in Japan 4 months ago that we were just a little tired of uploading cruise videos, and we haven't been on a cruise in 14 months. So we just decided to stop uploading to the channel, and we were just going to see what would happen. That's going to come to an end quickly though, because next month we're going on 2 cruises, so we're going to get back on the cruise channel. But this month,
we'll see what that does too.
Yeah, let's see what that happens. This month, another amazing thing happened. The income went up again. So in April it was $2,100, May $2,300, June $2,400, and in July $2,760.80 without uploading a single video. So that is the power of YouTube, I think, and the way that we're doing it, the way that we teach people to do it, is you want to make this so that it's sustainable and that you can have income throughout the year, throughout the years, because even if you're not doing it. And that's kind of how we do it. And people always say, oh, people spend so much time on YouTube. We have not uploaded a video in 4 months and the income is going up. So that is the power of just the way we do it. I want to highlight one video though, kind of show you how this works, because we do have a video on the cruise channel. It was a video we did back when we were in Thailand 9 months ago. We uploaded it. It's a 15-minute video, and it has made $6,359.85. We probably spent less than an hour making that video. And that's a lot of money for that. But what's really interesting here is you can see to the side of this graphic that in the last 48 hours, it's had over 1,000 views. So that equates to about $5 a day, just residually that is coming in. Now that may not seem like a lot, $5 a day, but what if you had 100 videos doing this? What if you had a lot more videos doing this? That is how you get to the $15,000 a month, and it adds up really, really quickly.
Exactly. I think the whole concept is just phenomenal. To think that you could start a YouTube channel, and again, that's the big concern for people. What you said is, well, I don't want to do stuff every day. I don't want it to feel like work. Yeah, don't worry about that. I mean, we put in probably on all the channels about 5 hours a week together, which is really kind of mind-blowing, honestly. And people always ask us, like, what do you guys do, you know, with your extra time? Anything we want to do, which we'll show you in a minute. But it's just amazing to me, and it's such an incredible opportunity for people, especially in our age range. As you get older, you're looking for, you know, a little relevance or just something to do, or looking for extra money because you want to do some, you know, kind of over the top type things. Whatever the case may be, YouTube is really the answer.
It is. So we do have a course that teaches you how we do it, walks you through step by step. The link to that is in the description. There is a bundle for our retirement travel course as well you can get. Again, I say this every month, YouTube is the opportunity of a lifetime. It has changed our life. And so with that $15,000 income this month, when we get to Bangkok, we just decide that we're just going to do whatever it is that we want to do. And we thought, as we were going through the month, that was like a lot. Like the number was like, well, we have spent a lot of money. And now that we've added it up, Bangkok was Bangkok, and it was pretty cheap. So we're gonna show you exactly what we did. A lot of you have already seen our housing that we're in. We're in this apartment. It's an Airbnb, and it's an amazing apartment. It's just simply stunning.
It's not only amazing, like a great apartment because it's set up the way we like, but we also have the bonus of the incredible views that we have of the Chao Phraya River and just the city from our windows. It's just amazing. And just another big thing is, you know, the proximity to the train and to be able to take that anywhere in the city, not have to walk in the heat for a really long time. You're literally there in seconds. So everything about it is amazing. I do love this apartment.
Yeah, we did spend $1,450 per month on this apartment. We're actually here for 2 months, so we spent $1,450 on that, and then we spent $30 on supplies, just like cleaning supplies, because there is, you know, you just do your own cleaning and stuff. So you need to pick up a few things while you're here. But that was the apartment. Then moving on to transportation, I think this is where we saved a lot of money because we've been here for 2 months. We did not fly, did not take any cruises. We did not even do any taxis because you just don't need to.
And you don't want to.
You don't want to. We didn't take any trains. We didn't ship any bags. We did take a lot of metro, BTS, and MRT rides, though.
I tell you, I think I'm on it at least once a day, sometimes twice. I mean, anywhere you're going to go, you're going to be on the train, and that's the beauty of it. Again, if you have an apartment that's close to the BTS or the MRT station, then you are good to go because you can go anywhere in the city that you want to go, and it's easy peasy, and it's so inexpensive unless you're doing it for many, many times like we are.
That's right. So food, we're going to break food down this month into 3 categories because it's usually groceries, dining out, food delivery. So for groceries, we usually have our food delivered. We barely ever go to the grocery store. They just bring it right to our apartment through the Food Panda app. And we projected $400, ended up being $421. Pretty good because we pretty much know what we're getting every week. It's the same things usually.
Yeah, the same things, you know, regular milk, coconut milk, eggs, you know, so fruit for our smoothies, juices, stuff like that. So really, it's just easy stuff that you can order, and that's amazing because you don't have to go to the grocery store, because the thing is here too, when you go to the grocery store, you have to carry your groceries back to your apartment, and it's not usually like just around the corner. Usually, like in our case, we have to get on the train, go down one station, go to the grocery store, and then bring our stuff back, which is fine. But you're not going to do like the type of groceries we do in the US where you fill the entire trunk of your car with food and then, you know, bring it home. It doesn't work that way. So you don't go as much to the grocery store.
No. So for dining out, we thought we'd do it a little bit differently and thought we'd bring you along for this and kind of show you what it is to go out to eat in Bangkok. All right, for dinner, we are eating out about 10 times per month, and tonight we're going to this Japanese shabu restaurant behind me. We checked the price with them. They said that they're running a special. It was $21 per person. That includes all you can eat, all you can drink, tax, and tip. And this is where you cook your own meat. So they have a salad bar, then you can get ribeye, you can get Wagyu beef, and cook that at your table. So let's go check it out.
So as you saw, that was an amazing meal, and what a great price to get for that. To get that whole buffet of all of those vegetables that you could use to put in the shabu or on the grill. They have 3 different types of cooking methods, and with the buffet that we got, you could pick 2 of them. So the akiyaki and the shabu are the 2 that we picked. And then we had the buffet of all of the vegetables, which is amazing. And then on top of that, you got all of the different, like, you know, the green onions and the garlic and the chilies that you could put in there too to flavor it. And then they also had all the different sauces plus your drinks and also dessert on top of that.
Yeah, I really love that place.
We were really trying to pace ourselves so we could have room because I do love the dessert. I love getting that yuzu sundae with the mochi and the red bean paste and the whipped topping. So the next one is, let's take a look at what we do for our food delivery.
Moving on to the delivery part of our meals, we do get about 10 meals delivered here to our apartment per month, and we use Food Panda or Grab for that. Tonight we got the pizza company, and we got 2 pizzas, 2 pepperoni pizzas, 1 thin, 1 pan, and they were 255 baht delivered. That's the total price for both pizzas. And that comes out to $7.07, which is just crazy because I don't even know how they can do it that cheap, but that's what it was. That's what it is. And you know, usually our average is about $15 per meal. So we do about 10 of those a month. So it comes out to about $150 per month in delivery. So we're gonna open this up and see if it's any good now.
All right, and I like these little packets that they put in there. You get oregano and chili pepper, and there's also some ketchup in the bag, which we don't put on it, but in many Asian countries, they put ketchup on pizza, which we haven't tried yet. Maybe we would dislike it. We just haven't done it. So this is the thin pizza. We decided on pepperoni tonight. And then for the pan pizza, look at that. That's really nice and thick. Ooh, that's nice and crunchy. And actually, this pizza is really nice and hot. So let's take a quick bite here. I've had it before, and it's usually pretty good. Oh, really good. It's like cracker crust almost. That is very good.
The pizza was amazing. We loved it. It actually tasted really, really good. That was a really cheap price though. Normally, like I said, it's about a $15 average. So we did do 10 of those. We usually do like 10 meals delivered, 10 days eating out, and 10 days cooking. So we kind of break it down that way. And then we usually cook for most of our lunches and breakfast. So for the food delivery, we ended up at $164 for the month. That brought our grand total. We did go over by almost $100, by $98. 750 projected, 848 actual. That's what we do though when we're in Bangkok. We just do whatever we want to do. And that's kind of how it felt like it was going to be really high. But really, because the food is so inexpensive, it didn't go over by that much.
Yeah, I think that's always the concern coming in, because we know, you know, we like to eat at some of these places, which some place like that is a little bit more on the higher end for Bangkok than some of the other food that you can get, either street food or, you know, anything else. So so let's talk about entertainment, because this is, you know, we shifted things a little bit in here, but stayed pretty close to within budget. Of course, our streaming apps and all that, online, you know, games, we got that in there too. But where we made a little change here is the movies. Bangkok is known for a lot of really famous and different type of movie theaters, so we thought we'd try one out.
All right, for our entertainment budget this month, it's gonna be a little bit higher because we're doing some super fun things. We're trying a new thing out here in Bangkok. Well, they've had it for a while, but new to us. It's the bed theater. That's right, you heard me right. Hopefully we could stay awake for the whole thing. We paid $30 per person for the ticket, and we get one bed to share together, the two of us. And you also get access to a little lounge right before the movie for like 30 minutes, and they have all you can eat snacks. They've got popcorn and sodas and lots of other fun things.
All right, so the bed experience was so good, and I would like to report that we did stay awake for the whole movie, and it was good. But it was so cool to have access to that little lounge area before the movie, because they don't show, like, you know, at home I feel like they show, I don't know, like 30 minutes worth of previews, but they only show maybe like 5 minutes worth of previews, and then they do, you know, the little anthem for the king here as well right before the movie, which is also interesting. So it doesn't take very long before they actually start the movie once you get into the actual theater. So it's nice to have that little lounge area. And then we also got to choose, with our ticket, it included being able to get as all you can eat on the popcorn, the snacks, and the drinks. They had water and several different kinds of sodas. They had cookies. They had like trail mix type stuff. And then they had 4 different kinds of popcorn. Which one was your favorite?
The cheese was pretty good.
They had regular popcorn, like just regular butter popcorn. They had cheese. They had caramel, and then they had, what was the other one, like paprika or something?
Yeah,
paprika. So they were all really good, honestly, and we did go back and get some more because we thought, why not? We can. So that was really good. It was an amazing experience. If you get a chance to go to it, we highly recommend going to it.
Yeah, that put a little dent in our budget because it was $30 per person, which we thought, I was like, well, that's pretty high. And then, so I started looking around at movies. I was like, I don't know how much movies cost anymore. I actually looked up a movie like near our daughter's house in LA to see how much it would cost. And I was shocked that just a regular movie ticket in Los Angeles is $28 now. That's crazy. So then I was like, well, this is a bed theater, unlimited drinks, unlimited food, unlimited snacks. I can't imagine what that would cost in Los Angeles or anywhere in the US. What is a ticket price for you guys now? Let us know in the comments how much you think a bed theater with unlimited food would cost where you live, because now I feel a little bit better after looking at that we did pay $30 a piece for this. Still seemed high for what we're here.
And that was actually for a movie like on its release weekend too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like an old movie or like a reduced movie. It was a regular price movie because it was the release weekend for that movie.
Yeah, major U.S. movies.
Yeah.
So they're actually just like, they're in English like you would see them at home, and then there's they're dubbed in Thai on the screen. So you'll be able to watch it just
Subtitle.
Subtitle, yeah. Subtitle on the screen, yeah. So moving on from that, our health insurance and so forth, it did go up because we had our policy renewed. It used to be $241, now it's $260. Not that big of a deal. And then because we're here for 2 months and we came in right before they were giving away the 60-day tourist visa, we did have to get our visas renewed. So that cost us $120. Going forward, if you're here for 2 months, you won't have to do that. So that will be just another $120 you have saved. So that wasn't too bad. And then we get to personal care, which we did go over quite a bit here because you ended up going to the hospital.
I did, yeah. We talked about this on our live. I've been having trouble with my hand. You can probably see I'm wearing a brace here. And it just, the pain was increasing and my hand was swelling. So made an appointment with a doctor and an orthopedic surgeon and went to see him. I emailed the hospital on a Friday night. I'd never been there before. Emailed them. And said, here's what I need. I'm looking for a doctor who can look at my hand. I didn't even know what was wrong with it. I was just like, here's what's wrong. The next morning I woke up, I had an email that told me that I had an appointment on Sunday morning. And I was like, this must be wrong. So they sent me a bunch of information to download an app, make an account. I did all that stuff. Sure enough, it auto-populated my appointment to my doctor, confirmed it was on a Sunday morning. And I sure did. I went to the doctor on a Sunday morning and he was amazing. He was so good. I got there, I was to his office in the waiting room 30 minutes before my appointment. They called me back and he was in the room waiting for me when I got there, which is wild. But it was a really good experience.
So we also stocked up on some medications here. We usually do that. That's where the projected cost was $50. We actually bought that, and then the hospital, your hospital visit was like $89, something like that. So not too bad. You did get your nails done twice, I think. What did you have done?
I did. I went to the nail shop that I was going to when we were here in this apartment last time. They're so great, and they always remember me when I come in there. And I get a manicure pedicure combo, and I get the manicure, but I don't get color on my nails, but I do on my toes. I would show you; they look really cute. But but did that twice this month. They do such an incredible job. I mean, it takes like over an hour for them to do it because they take their time. And they were just $15 each time, which is really crazy.
Yeah. So $15 for that, $30, and then we got each a massage every week. So we went to the massage shop where we have friends that work there or that own it, and it's just amazing. So the total cost for that was $90. And then we did not buy any things like camera equipment here. We will save that for Japan. When we go next time.
We spent that budget in Japan.
So it was kind of a wild month because you ended up going to the hospital. We got a massage every week. You got your nails done.
Twice.
Health insurance, visas. We went to the bed theater. We ate out 10 times at pretty amazing restaurants. Ordered a ton of food. Stayed in a luxury apartment. All that came down to our total cost, $3,184. And that just kind of blew my mind because in the month you're living it up. You're kind of like doing whatever you want. You think, oh, this is going to be $5,000, maybe $6,000. And you get to the end of the month and it's just like, we just didn't spend anything. And then you couple it with the fact that we made $15,000 on YouTube, and it's just an amazing way to live. And that's the thing is, like, even if you don't have as many channels as we do on YouTube, you can easily make the money. Like, I think our cruise channel almost paid for this month and we don't even upload to it. That's what blows my mind. Total cost $3,100. I think the cruise channel, I think I said it made $2,700, something like that. So pretty close. Yeah, it's something we're blessed to be able to do this, and it's just an amazing thing. And so we have wanted more people to be able to do this. That's why we did make the YouTube course. And this month we actually introduced a YouTube community for the course to help people get their voice even further and have other people help them move along.
Yeah, the community has been such a cool addition to the course, and it's just so cool to see people growing in there and kind of cheering each other on, and you know, just kind of sharing their experiences and that kind of stuff. It really has been really cool to kind of watch people grow on there. So it really just, this month really was surprising in every possible way, having that cruise channel income increase without uploading still. And then just, I honestly, when you told me how much we actually spent here, in my head I thought it's gonna be like 5,000. We're gonna go over like our, you know, kind of budget that we give ourselves of trying to stay under 4,000. I thought we're gonna go over by at least 1,000. So this was really amazing. And then, you know, obviously adding to the fact that we can pay for that if we go over, because we do, you know, really well with the YouTube channels. But it's kind of just blows me away that those are possibilities, and just, you know, things are a little bit different.
Yeah, that's why Bangkok is our #1 city. We love it. There's just so much you can do. There's so many choices that you have. And as you can see, the cost is super, super affordable. So it's by far our #1 choice for places to be and to spend our time. So it has been a great month. We have one more month left in Bangkok before we return home to the United States. So we're excited to see what's going to happen here in August.
Yeah, I think the budget's going to be really different when we hit the United States. Those numbers are going to be different. So hang in there so you can see what happens when we get to the US. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, leave those down in the comments for us. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, and we'll see you next time.